But I just
Hey, children of the sun, Captain STARSCHILDT here. I'm having an interview with an anonymous Agent Zero regarding the transition from the old world to the new world order.
I'll cover it up now. Put it in your pocket or something.
I good?
Yeah, because it's recorded my face.
No, it didn't.
Oh, okay. Anyways.
It's just got my feet.
Okay. Okay, this is private information, actually, because I'm a PMA. And that's a private membership association. No trespassing. Copyright. Anyways, so, you know what happens is, we're talking about different things, okay?
Yeah.
So we're talking about the PMA. PMA is a private membership association. We all have that, really. Actually, we don't because we're citizens. But then on the other hand, there ain't no such thing as a citizen. Now, there is a citizen that the Congress and the State Department and the Capitol people had with a capital C, citizen. And that's what they were told.
My ex-wife got a passport. She didn't have a social security card or any ID card until several years ago when she married a Kuwaiti, and she got a passport, and she got it, I think it was as a non-citizen foreign national,
right,
or something like that,
right?
Because she claims her sovereignty and wrote a bunch of letters and shit, and she's way ahead of me on that shit. We studied it for years together,
okay,
on the internet, and she claims her sovereignty but still has right to travel.
Right. No, that's not true. None of that stuff is true. You know, there's a lot of talk about that kind of stuff. But man, none of it's true, and you got to watch out, and you got to be very, very careful what you sign, because there's a lot of guru out there, that are trying to kidnap your person.
Right.
And enslave you.
So they make up
also,
they make up a system that
like,
supposedly gives you your sovereignty, but they're going ahead and stealing your identity.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Which is already stolen, actually, because there ain't no such thing as a citizen. Now, what you really are, we should really talk about what you really are. And this is each and one of us in America. I mean, there are some people already past that stage, but this is about 98% of the people, okay? I feel very comfortable saying that.
Yeah.
They're inhabitants.
Inhabitants.
Yep, inhabitants. And also known, like another word they call is stateless.
Right.
So you're just kind of floating, in the air like a balloon, like somebody blew you up. And you're stateless. And you don't have any rights, you don't have anything. Oh, well, Donald Trump says you have rights. Well, is that your daddy? No, because, a president can only be in a corporation. And in a real country, there are kings and queens.
And kings and queens do not participate in politics, and they do not participate in the economy.
Yes. And another thing is, United Nations laws are
Universal Declaration of Human Rights
are not real. That's why Trump had to drop. See, because Trump was hired by the Pope to even out the plane for people to understand.
Now that makes total sense to me.
Okay, what's going on?
I can verify that and confirm it.
Okay, so Trump's job was to go in there and destroy America.
Yeah.
It wasn't to rebuild America.
Make America great again.
Yeah, or it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't that either.
MAGA.
So he went in there and he couldn't do it.
He tried.
So he got Biden in there. So he handed it over to Biden, and Biden went in there and destroyed it, did everything he could do.
Oh, Sleepy Joe's trashing this country faster than we can fucking think.
But guess what? Sleepy Joe couldn't do it.
It's all part of the plan?
Yeah. So now, here we are right now. There's nothing they could do because no one's been able to do anything, not even Congress. By the way, Congress doesn't make laws.
By the way, Congress and the Senate and all entities participating in governance in the United States of America are guilty of treason against we the people for running a democracy on top of a constitutional republic.
Absolutely. You know, let the truth out, because, you know, a lot of you people might not agree. But man, the truth will set you free.
Yep.
I mean, the truth will set you free if you just listen. You know, because really, you know, you don't learn anything unless you're actually listening. You know. But,
Yeah, absolutely.
But the trouble nowadays is, you know, like right now, you see all these people wearing masks. I mean, I call that psychosis.
Mass psychosis.
And
I watched a YouTube video about it a couple days ago.
Yeah.
They were just pointing out how our entire world, 99.9% of the inhabitants are in mass psychosis. Going crazy.
Yeah.
Ape shit.
Yeah.
Look at Israel and Palestine.
Yeah. And these people are infecting other people by their attitudes and by the way they are. And also the people that are getting shots, why don't you go somewhere and die?
No shit.
And stay away from me, because you're infecting me now because they infected you to infect us.
Yeah.
So why don't you just
I
go away?
just
go away. You know, just stay away and go die.
Go fucking die.
Okay,
people.
you took the 666. Okay.
Yep.
This is America. And man, we're not about the 666.
Oh, you sent me that one video of that lady in California.
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome. She was rocking, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really mean to go away and die. I'm just telling you that, you know, that you're infected. But I do have the solution.
Well, yeah, and these people
You know, but I do have
that
the
are
solution.
infected with the vaccine they took. I just read a report from the Galactic Federation. One of the ambassadors has a website, and she straight up laid out how not only are they infected, but what they're infected with.
Stop right there.
Okay.
That's de facto. Now look up these words, de facto and de jure. It's DE space FACTO. That's de facto. The other one that we're into right now, sovereignty, is
Sovereign Royals.
DE space JURE.
De jure.
De jure. Now that's the one we want to be in, because the other one has been around since the day of Christ, when they ripped his skirt or his blouse or his robe, whatever you want to call it, back in the day.
Right. Back in the day, man, that Christ Jesus was a very awesome student of us Native Americans.
Now let me end this, because I want to see if people are really responding back to us after listening to this stuff. I mean, we're just kind of lightly talking. I mean,
yeah.
We're not really,
Well, my YouTube channel's starting to take off. I got 27 new subscribers in the last week. That's huge.
That's good. See, because man, what has to happen is we have to wake up. And you have to wake up, not me. You have to wake up, because you have to protect your own self. If you don't wake up, it's over.
Every man for himself.
I'm telling you, it's over.
And the spoils go to who?
Because this is how it works. What's going to happen is, when this thing is all over, these people, these communists, are going to come collect their people.
China's coming to take over by 2049.
And they'll get China to help. They'll get Russia to help. Okay, now I'm telling you right now, if you don't become more than a citizen, because you have the right to take an oath, and you can't take an oath to a corporation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, you're more than welcome to go to the T-Row show.
Yep. All right. People of the world, heed my warning. The end of the world is nigh. We are in the end times. This is Armageddon. And everyone who took the vaccine took the mark of the beast. Look it up, research, and stay away from me.